Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, the Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahia, not Allah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten Son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shai. So God give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether they can accept it or not. And a sincere salutation to all the ark and pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akwal who are listening learning, the few sisters who are listening learning. I'm Isaiah from Jeremiah Solano Camp coming at you another lesson. In truth, facts, faith, and edification, another daily edification, Lord willing, this be edifying. Now I titled this lesson, when when a debate is lost, slander become the tool of the loser. Now this is a quote from this guy Socrates. He said, when a debate is lost, slander becomes the tool of the loser. And this guy vocab is a loser, man. He's a slanderer, which that's his job. He's a loser, man. He lost the debate. He can't understand the truth no way, but he lost the debate. So all he can do is slander. Now, he don't mention nothing about all these jakes that's getting put to death, right? Even though it's the Lord that's getting them, even though it's the Lord that's putting these jakes to death, he don't mention nothing about none of these people. But we can go on naming names of all these jakes that's getting put to death. But as soon as a Jake, so-called Jake, that's using the name, because Jake got on his page, Son of Yah, because he's using this title, Son of Yah, so he affiliated with the Hebrew Israelites. So he want to take that and use that and trying to exploit the truth, man. This guy, all he have is slander. I was watching the Apostle Tahar video earlier today, and the video that Vocab Malone was on, whoever platform it was, I don't know if it was his or somebody else's, but Apostle Tahar did a video on it, and this guy couldn't answer the question, man. When they kept asking him about slavery, he just couldn't answer the question because his job is to use slander and exploit things, man. Let me get this word exploit. Because this man is a real devil, man. It's a
exploit.
It's a make full use of and derive benefit from a resource. What's the resource? This truth, man. So this devil was set up, which is the Lord, because it's balanced, man. I was mentioning this at camp. You got to have balance in this truth. The Lord is going to have these fake Christians to come up against the truth. Why? Because it's balanced, man. So this guy is trying to use the truth to exploit his own wickedness, man. He don't mention nothing about the George Floyds and the Trayvon Martins and the Mike Browns and the Eric Garners and none of these people, the Breonna Taylors and all these people that got put to death, even though it was the Lord that did it. The point, he don't mention none of these people that get put to death. But as soon as somebody that the news say, oh, he was a part of this type of movement, then he want to use that to connect these people with the truth, man, with this truth. Because it's not just Hebrew Israelites, because all so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians are Hebrew Israelites. But he want to link this guy because his page said, "Son of Yah." This guy that did the shooting in Jersey wanted to link him to the Hebrew Israelites. All these things that happening, this devil want to link all these people to the Hebrew Israelites when none of them is affiliated with the truth. And that's why when this devil came up against the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, he got shut down, man. That's why all he can do is go on his little platform and try to go on other people's platforms like this guy, Slander TV, right? Because he don't got nothing, man. All he got is slander, accusations, man. Trying to exploit. But this is the Lord using these devils to keep the men, the hopeful elect in his truth, to keep our swords sharp, man. Because he done got cut many times from the apostles. He done got cut many times from the other GMS camps, from the other elders. But he want to go and ask questions to guys like Tazariak and other people that does not teach diligent truth, man. This guy's dealing with, and he try to throw he's dealing with these peon ass jakes, man. He ain't dealing with brothers that's diligent doing the work every day because he already got cut by those type of men that's diligently dissecting the scriptures, man. He done got cut to the bone gristle from the apostles, from the elders. So he don't have nothing left but to go on his platform and slander, man. This guy has nothing but slander, man. And see, it's starting to show. The video that Apostle Tahar did shows you that this guy has nothing, man, because he would never answer the question about slavery, man. He would never answer the question. And like Apostle Tahar said, when you ask him something, he get caught up in studying in his words, and he want to try to ask you a question. Well, now let me ask you a question. No, answer the question. So we see, and this guy is just being tossed to and fro, man, because he don't have nothing but slander. And at the end of the day, slander will destroy you eventually. Because hey, you can't come against the truth. This is Psalm 31 and 3. Psalm 31 and 13. It reads, "For I have heard the slander of many. Fear was on every side, while they took counsel together against me. They devised to take away my life." And this is all they doing, man. They trying to slander the truth, but they can't, man. Since he done got cut by the truth, by the apostles' great millstone, all he can do is slander, man. So any little person that come out and something happen, oh, this guy, oh, he shot a cop. So, oh, he got on his page, Sons of Yah. So he must be affiliated with the Hebrew Israelites. No, man. That guy has nothing to do with the truth, man. He's a demon. But this damn demon vocab want to bring everybody that do something, if they so-called black, he want to link them to the Hebrew Israelites. Man, these guys has nothing to do with the truth, man. Like I said, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians are all Hebrew Israelites, man. But that don't mean they in the truth. So he don't say nothing about all these Jason got killed. All he want to do is link this guy from Jersey that did the shooting. This guy, whoever this guy name is. Then this video surfing the brother put in the chat when the chick talking about y'all ain't gonna stand up and help her husband. Who is your husband? He wasn't in the truth. And if he was in the truth, he wouldn't have did what he did. He was a demon, man. This chick on the brother put in the chat, she talking about stand up for her husband. We the chosen people of the Lord. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Do nothing for who's supposed to do something? This man is a demon, man. Who go around just shooting cops, man? But that's the thing that vocab love to use, man, to say, oh, yeah, he was, see, This is a cult. It's wicked. This Hebrew Israelism is in a cult. No, you niggas in the cult, man. Cause you don't understand what you worship, man. You just run around being a slander, man, spewing madness. But this is the balance of the Lord, man. We supposed to have demons like Vocab Malone and Jesus the Word and James White the Edomite and G Man and EJ Love and all these demons, man. Everybody's Eric Mason, which look like he's a Jake. Everybody want to come against his truth. Why? Because they hurt, man. But when a debate is lost, slander become the tool of the loser, man. So all these vocab Malones, all these guys, all they have is slander, man. Because they come against the truth. They can't come against the truth, man. Again, Psalm 31 and 13. For I have heard the slander of many. Fear was on every side when they took counsel together against me. And that's what they doing, man. All these demons is coming up against this truth, man. It said they devised to take away my life. This is what they do, man. All they have is slander. You don't never hear this nigga talking about, oh yeah, the apostles, the elders, yeah. Now, of course, he said a couple decent things about Elder Monatazakbar and GMS. Well, you hear everybody else, this guy Shabazz talking about GMS. You hear all these people, the ones that really in their right damn mind, tell you that, oh yeah, GMS this, GMS the truth this. Well, you never hear, and the apostle tell this demon all the time. When have you ever heard? When have you ever heard of a brother in this truth going out and doing wickedness, man? You got camps that go to the gun ranges. You got camps that's telling you could do whatever you want to do. The Lord name is a title. You can have sex with your woman on the backside, right? Yahweh shout, then do miracles, John the Battle in the tree. You got all these things out here. Nobody's mentioning. Nobody is mentioning the truth though. You got female, this chick that the brother put in the comment board talking about help her man, which was the guy that shot the cop who they caught in a damn treehouse. He was part of that. He was part of that. What's this guy name? Um, what's this guy name, man? Um, Jam Master Flash, Jam Master J with Flash, whatever his name, Jam Master J. Come on, man. These guys ain't in the truth, man. But Vocab Malone love to exploit those type of guys and link them to the Hebrew Israelites, man. Man, them guys ain't in the truth, man. They part of a militia group. We a truth. Hey, like this guy nigga said, oh, these Bumalites, man. Faith-based Israelites. These niggas got guns, man. They ain't in the truth. They ain't teaching scriptures, man. They ain't telling you what you should be doing, how you should be conducting your everyday life, man. These guys at the gun ranges shooting guns, man. But vocab love to take these guys and link them with the Hebrew Israelites, man. And they have no acquaintance with the Hebrew Israelites, man. This is what this devil do. Cause all he have is slander, man. He done lost. GMS, Stone the Apostles of Great Millstone, done beat his head in with these scriptures, and all he have is slander, man. All this nigga have is slander. He couldn't answer not one question when them guys were asking him on the Apostle High video he did. He couldn't answer one question about slavery, man. All he do is up. Sound like one of these Christians in the church, man. You have no answers, but then you want to try to come back and say, well, answer this. No, answer the question, man. Pastor Howard kept going in on it. Answer the question, man. He can't because all he has is slander, man. This guy was created. The Lord set him up to be a slanderer, man. For I have heard the slander of many. Fear was on every side when they took counsel together against me. They devised to take away my life. And that's what they do, because all they have is slander, man. Shalom, everybody. Coming, boy. Shalom. How about Shema Shabbat? Thumb to the argument of Agua. Shalom. Con, I got that. I got that. Luke 21 on deck. Yeah, man. Slander, man. This is Psalms 101 and 5. It reads, whoso privily slander his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that have an high look and a proud heart would not I suffer. And these devils have a proud look, man. They have a high look and a proud heart, man. That's these devils, man. Because they can't come against this truth, man. Right. Jeremiah 5 and 14, man. They can't come against this truth, man. So all they have is slander. But this is the Lord say. This is Proverbs 11 and 1. It's a false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Proverbs 16 and 11. A just weight and balance are the Lord's. All the weights of the bag are his work. So the Lord set up these vocab Malones, man, to do their slandering. This keep brothers sharp, man. This keep brothers diligently studying, researching, making sure you know what you are, whatever you going into, you know what you know, man. You diligently studying, researching, proof checking everything, man. And see, because these devils don't do that, man. These devils don't proof check nothing. They just go all slander. Why? Because they nuts be crushed, man. They nuts be crushed. They hurt, man. And every day passed by, we see, like Elder Monotazab always say, man, they got wobbly deer legs, they got baby nuts, man. They hurt. These fake Christians is in their feelings, man, because they can't come against the truth. So all they have is slander, man. But it's a just balance of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. He wanted like this. This keep brothers sharp, man. This keep everybody on their toes, man. That's what that's what having a balance do, man. You gotta have slanderers against the truth. Yahweh Shah did, man. The Lord said in Ezekiel 3, man. He said they will not listen to you because they didn't listen to me. Period. Yahweh Shah said the same thing in John 14, man. Now John 15, he said if they persecuted you, they will persecute me. Right? Hey, if they had listened, they would listen to your words. They would have listened to mine. They didn't listen to my words, so they ain't gonna listen to yours, man. Yahweh Shah said the same thing that the Heavenly Father spoke in Ezekiel 3, man. Because they are hurt. They can't come against the truth, man. They can go on their own platform and say this or that. But when you got guys like Sarnetta, the Lord is using that guy to prove the vocab, man. Like, hey, what can you say? The truth is the truth, man. You can say this or that or this or that, but it doesn't matter because you're not backing up your point with scriptures, man. You can't prove none with scriptures. The apostles shut you down. Every camp that this devil went to, Vocab Malone went to, the elders shut him down, man. Every other camp he went to, outside of going to the apostles, he would after he went to the apostles, he went to the other camps and got shut down. You even got Sonetta confounding this guy from ISUPK, man. How is that possible? And this guy is in he's following Egyptology, man. They on that black conscious movement madness, man. So that's why this devil vocab want to go on Sonetta and team up with him to do what? Because he noticed the truth, man. But all they have is slander, and they were set up, man. The Lord set them up just so they can be edifying videos to the world, man. Cause this devil, Sonetta got a big platform, vocab got a big platform, and the Lord is using them to turn the hearts of the hopefully elect who out there watching, man. And they don't even understand what's going on, man. The Lord is using these devils to bring in the hopeful elect, man. This is let's read this again. Psalms 101 In verse 5, it reads, it say, whoso privileged slander his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that have an high look and a proud heart will not I suffer. Salakia. And these devils, hey, these devils, these heathens have a high look and a proud heart, man. That's the spirit the Lord gave them, man. That's why this guy, Vocab Malone, like the apostle elders, they always say, all this devil can focus on is the truth. But he won't, he will not come back up against none one of these GMS camps. Not one. You won't come back to none one of these camps, but you go sit your green self on your platform and slander. Cause that's all he got, man. This truth then drove you back into your cave, man. You in your cave slandering, man, because this truth has destroyed you, man. This is Psalms chapter 50 and verse 19. It reads, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thy citizen speaketh against thy brother, thy slanderest thy own mother's son. Because that's all they got, man. Slander. That's what they do. This truth had destroyed them, man. So all they can do is slander us, man. But it's cool because the Lord said, hey, if they hated you, know that they hated me first. And it's cool. And we love this, man, because this is what keeps brothers sharp, man. It keeps us on point, man. It keeps us diligent. And that's why we know this is the truth, man. This is the truth. Hey, they hated Yahushua, man. They hated Yahushua and they hated the apostles, man. Why? This is John 7 and 16. John 7 and 15. And the Jews marveled, saying, how knoweth this man letters, having never learned? So they were like, man, this guy ain't learned with us. How do he know these things, man? He didn't go to the colleges with us. How do he know these things, man? And the Jews marveled, saying, how knoweth this man letters, having never learned? Yahushua answered them and said, my doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me. This ain't ours. The Lord didn't raise us up. The Lord didn't raise us up spiritual fathers for nothing, man. He gave our spiritual fathers the Holy Spirit, man. To do what? To feed the sheep, to feed the flock, man. To feed his lambs, man. This is not our doctrine. That's why you can't come up against it. That's why all you have is slander. Yahushua answered them and said, my doctrine is not mine, but he is that sent me. If any man would do his will, he shall know of the doctrine, whether it be of God or whether I speak of myself. You see this? This is not ours, man. This is from Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, man. This is John 18 and 19. It reads, hey, the Pharisees were hurt, man. Cut to the bone, man. This is John 18 and 19. The high priest then asked Yahushua of his disciples and of his doctrine. Why? Because they was confused. Hey, who is this guy? As I say, I just read in John 7, he never learned with us. What is this doctrine he's talking? How do he know these things? Because it's the Holy Spirit, man. And that's what Vocab really asking, but he's afraid to ask because he hurt, man. He got too much pride, man, to say, hey, I believe it. It's there. When y'all reading it, I'm reading it. It's there. You can't go against it. It's right there, man. What can you do? That's why the apostle said this in Acts. Let's read this. This is Acts 5 in verse the 38. It reads, And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against Yahweh Shema Shah. So, this is not our doctrine, man. This is from on high. And what it say in John 3? This is John 3 and 27. John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven. This doctrine is from the spiritual realm, man. And that's why these devils is hurt, man. Like this devil came on my comment board few days ago talking about Esau is a light-skinned black man. What? Where is that in the scriptures? Can you prove that? Where is that in the Bible, man? You can't prove that madness, man. These people is bugged out, man. And I'm sure there was a Jake that said that madness. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 51 and 2. And it reads, for thou art my defender and helper, and hast preserved my body from destruction and from the snare of the slanderous tongue. Why? Because we have the truth, man. We know who we worship. We know what we worship and why, man. Because this is the truth, man. All our life, we've been searching for something, man. And when you heard this truth, you just knew, your spirit just knew that this was it, man. It said, for thou, this is Ecclesiastes 51 and 2. For thou art my defender and helper, and preserve my body from destruction, and from the snare of the slanderous tongue, and from the lips that forge lies, and has been my helper against my adversaries. Adversaries with an S, man. These 17 heathen nations, starting with Esau Edom, man. These devils hate our guts, and much more now, because we have been given this truth back, man. These devils hate your guts, man. You jakes out there, you jakes that ain't in the truth, these devils hate you, man. They hate you. This is Psalms 119 and 69. It reads, all these guys got a slander, man. And that's how we know, man. We know before that, before the devils came out with slander. We knew this, man. Your spirit knew when you first heard it, man. The Lord is just confirming this truth, man. Because these devils had nothing but slander, man. This is Psalm 119 and 69. The proud have forged a lie against me, but I will keep thy precepts with my whole heart. Hey, you can't turn brothers back to plantation Christianity, man. Brothers ain't going back, man. Hey, it's either this truth or die, man. That's it. Hey, how about Shema Shai either gonna keep you in this truth or he gonna remove you and bug you out, man. So this devil, vocab, using these guys like this guy, whatever his name is, I forgot his name. It's not even important. But on his page, it says son of Yah. Who is Yah, man? That should have told vocab alone something right there, man. Why you trying to link him with the Hebrew Israelites? He says he a son of Yah. Who is Yah? We don't know who that is, man. So why you trying to link him with the Hebrew Israelites? Hey, in the midst of the Hebrew Israelites, there's a separation, man. As it mentioned, as Paul said, man. This is Romans 11:7. And we keep telling this devil that, but they ain't gonna get it because Daniel 12 and 10 say they ain't gonna get it. This is Slacky, Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So the hopeful elect is obtaining this truth, man. So you can't link Great Millstone, GMS, starting with the Apostles' Great Millstone, with these other camps, man. Any guy there talking about why y'all can't get along and get together. Because the Lord said there's gonna be division, man. Ain't gonna be no getting together, man. Why? Cause a bunch of different doctrines out there, man. That's not of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You can't say one thing today and another thing tomorrow, man. No. What the Lord said in Galatians, man. Hey, a little leaven leaven it the whole lump, man. So ain't gonna be no coming together, man. Again, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So today we known as what? Lord willing, we be of those men and few women, the hopeful elect, man. That's why Paul say in Colossians 3 and 12, put on therefore as the elect, man. The hopeful elect is not running around saying Yahweh then do miracles. John the Baptist wasn't in the truth. You can sleep with your woman on the backside. The Lord, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh names are just titles. The hopeful elect ain't saying that, man. There's a separation, man. And this devil should see that it's plain, man. Vocab Demon Malone should see that it's plain. You can't just link all Hebrew Israelites together, man. There's a separation, man. Because you got a group that's teaching the truth, and you got a group that's just saying whatever, that feel good speech, man. That's what the rest of these Israelite camps speaking, man. Feel good speech, man. Come as you are. Same thing as plantation Christianity, man. Hey, they all got the 501c3, so they might well just get them a church, man. A Salakia. They might well get them a harlot house and call it a deal, man. It said, according as it is written, God hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day, man. And that's what we're dealing with, man. We're dealing with 2/3, and we're dealing with heathens that don't understand, they can't hear or see. Hey, and Apostle Holland drilled this guy vocab Malone over and over and over. The elders done drilled this guy over and over and over. And he still, but you know he hear it, but he's a pride stubborn demon, man. So what he can do is, all he can do is link. Anytime somebody say, oh, a black militant, hey, and he know GMS ain't militant, man. We spiritual over here, man. We spiritual. We ain't standing out there with no sticks, with no staffs, none of that. We don't got no staffs, man. Even though it could just be a statement some brothers making, whoever got them, don't mean that they militia or whatever. But we don't got staffs, man. The Messiah said what? Go not out with nothing, man, but truth. Freely you receive it, freely teach it. That should show people the separation, man. You still got Jake want to stand out here with, they want to have these sticks and all these other things to make them look good, man. Nobody need that, man. Nobody need that. That should be this. That should show people the separation from Great Millstone and everybody else, man. This is hey, but it's okay because that's the balance of the Lord, man. We need this, man. We need to see these demons. Hey, because it makes for edifying lessons, man. There's a lot of things going on in the world too, man. I just put it up in the chat. This guy, Biden, just hey, he just matter of fact, let me read this real quick. Biden read it, man. Hey, the Lord is stirring up everything, man. So while all this madness going on, prophecy is being taken place, but we must still defend this gospel on every level, man. This is from Smart News. It's a Biden orders airstrikes on Iran-backed militias near Iraq, Syria border in response. So it's a Biden orders airstrikes on Iran-backed militias, Salakia. Uh, Biden orders airstrikes on Iran-backed militias near Iraq, Syria border. Come on, man. Prophecy playing out, and this devil still spewing madness. I just read, that was the first precept I read. That's Psalm 31 and 13. But yeah, man, this devil don't have nothing but slander, man. But you know what? As I read in Proverbs 11 and 1, Proverbs 16 and 11, hey, this is the balance of the Lord to have these devils to come up against the truth, man. Now you want them, you done got cut by all the apostles and the elders. So all you got now to go back into your cave and slander, man. You want to slander the truth from your cave because you done got cut. You hurt. you got wobbly deer legs. You got baby nuts, man. So you hurt now. This is Matthew 12 and 36. It reads, "But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned." You got to pay, man. All the slander that you've been putting on Great Millstone, you got to pay for that, man. This is First Peter. All the slander that you've been putting on the Hebrew Israelites, you got to pay for that, man. You got to pay for that, man. Because you want to link every time some Jake go do something. Now you want to link this guy to the Hebrew Israelites because he said on his page he a son of Yah. You know Great Millstones that Yahweh Shema Shah. You know this. But you want to link this demon to the truth? You want to link this guy from Jersey to the truth when they have no affiliation? None. That guy's a part of Grandmaster J group, man. This is First Peter 3 and 16. It reads, "It's a having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you, as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Hamashiach. For it is better if the will of power be so that ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing." You see? So what you doing, that's just something that's going to fall upon your own head, man. And what did the Lord say? Let me get this. Let me pull this up. So lock it back with me for a moment. Cause this is what you're doing right here, man. This is Proverbs 25 and 21. I'm gonna read that First Peter again. Proverbs 25 and 21 reads, it say, "If thy enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat, and if he be thirsty, give him water to drink." It say, hey, again, Proverbs 25 and 21. "If thy enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat, and if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. Why, Lord? For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Lord Yahweh shall reward thee." You see, if thy enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. What's this truth? The bread of, what's Yahweh Shah? The bread of life. And if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. What's this truth? Rivers of living water, right? Hey, so the apostles and elders been giving this devil straight facts, straight history, straight truth, backing everything up with truth. And he still what? Rejected. And still want to link these guys that's killing and doing madness. He want to link them to the Hebrew Israelites, man. It say, "For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Lord Yahweh shall reward thee." Let's read this First Peter 3 and 16 again. It say, "Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you, as of evildoers," and you don't even know you speaking against Yahweh Shema Shah. This is not us. This is not our doctrine. It say, "Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you, as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Hamashiach." Hey, in that day, hey, every other word, man, you got to pay for it because this is not ours, man. This is First Thessalonians 4 and 8. It reads, "He, therefore, that despiseth not man, but power, who have also given unto us his Holy Spirit." So you ain't despising the apostles and elders of Great Millstone words. You ain't despising the young brothers in Great Millstone words. You despising Yahweh Shema Shah word, man. Yahweh Shah was the word in flesh, man. He's the word in flesh. He's the word in spirit and truth, man. So what you doing is you are heaping coals on your head, Vocal Malone. This is Luke 21 and 15. That's why that's why we know, man. We see this truth is beautiful, man. It say Luke 21 and 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. You see that? It's plain, man. And we know it. We believe it. We stand on it, man. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. This is First Peter 2 and 6. It reads, wherefore also it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded. You can't confound this truth, man. You see how this guy, Slander, had this guy, Tazariak, on his channel, and he was using milk scriptures, man, and he confounded this man. How a guy in Egyptology going to confound you and you supposed to be in the truth, teaching the truth, man? Come on, man. This is Ecclesiasticus 24 and 22, and it reads, he that obey me shall never be confounded, and they that work by me shall not do amiss, man. This truth have you on point, man. It's this truth, man. And you cannot be confounded, man. I don't care what brother it is, man. You speaking truth, hey, the Lord say, don't worry about what you gonna say, man. Hey, he said, don't worry about, hey, I'm gonna give you what to say, man. And that's why this devil has been cut by the apostle and elders of great millstone. So all he can do is go back into his cave and slander the truth, man. Which Yahweh shall say they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. It's Romans 8 and 31. What shall we say? It say, what shall we then say to these things? If power be for us, who can be against us? You can spew out all the banners you want to, man. But we know Yahweh Shema Shah is with them that fear him, man. Okay? He's with them that fear him, man, and love him, man, and have seeked him early. And they are diligently working by Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You can't confound that, man. Because it's not our words. I read it in John 7, man. These are not our words, man. This is, I got to read that again. This is John 7 and 15. And the Jews marveled, saying, how knoweth this man letters, having never learnt? Yahweh shall answer them and said, my doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me. If any man will do his will, he shall know of the doctrine, whether it be of power or whether I speak of myself. It say, he that speaketh of himself seeketh his own glory, vocab Malone, but he that seeketh his glory that sent him, the same is true, and no unrighteousness is in him. You can't be confounded, man. This is First John 5 and 14. It reads, and this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. And if we know that he hear us, whatsoever we ask, we know that he will have the petitions that we desire of him. Hey, and what should we be asking you about Shema Shah? Psalms 51 and 11. It reads, cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Long as Yahweh Shema Shah have that Holy Spirit on you, you good, man. These devils, these heathens cannot confound you, man. So all they have is slander, man. All they can bring to the table is slander. I'm gonna get you brother precepts. I didn't want to make this too long, but it is what it is. It is need be. You brothers like to come and board up. Water. This is Kazab on your Yahweh, Exodus 14 and 14. It said, the Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. Right, man. It's the Lord, man. It's not us, man. This is Azara Yahweh, Proverbs 28 and 3. It say, poor man it say a poor man that oppresseth the poor is like a sweeping rain, which leaveth no food. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. Let's see. Right, let me get this. Verse 5. Proverbs 28 and 5 say, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord, Yahweh Shema shall understand all things. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways. Though we be rich, and we know this devil got some little, we know vocab alone got changed. Hey, but you don't understand this, man. It's not for you. Your job is to slander, man. This is Kazak Bunyahawa of Matthew 10 and 16. But I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Right. And that's what we do, man. Hey, as the scripture say, we supposed to be seasoned with salt, man. And that's why Salaka, let me get this. Let me pull this up real quick, Salaka. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and 3. It say, giving no offense in anything that the ministry be not blamed. That's why the Lord said, be wise as serpents and humble as doves, man. That the ministry be not blamed, man. This is Colossians 4 in verse 5. It say, walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to answer every man. So, hey, be wise as serpents and humble as doves, man. And see, that's the problem. These devils, they look at the apostle elders of great millstone, and they hurt, man. They hurt because, hey, we giving you ounces, man. Straight fat. You might not like the answer, but it's the answer, man. It's the correct answer. Because I bring Yahweh. Jeremiah 5 and 14. Wherefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. And that's what's going on, man. And what did the Lord say about his two witnesses, man? This is Revelation 11 and verse 3. And I will give power unto my two witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. These are, it said, these are the two olive trees and the two candlesticks standing before the power of the earth. And if any man will hurt them, fire, it say, and if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devour their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. You see? So right here, so that's talking about the whole elect standing in great boldness, teaching this truth, man, bringing this fire out, man, right here, because I bring Yahweh, Jeremiah 5:14. Wherefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, Yahweh power of hosts, because you speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. You see what the Lord just said? Let's read again. Revelation 11 and 5. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceeded out of their mouth and devoured their enemies. Come on, man. Let's talk about this truth, man. You can't go against this truth, man. This is Hebrews 4 and 12. It said, for the word of power is quick It said, "For the word of Yahweh Shema Shai is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the divide asunder of soul and spirit, into the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart." Hey, this truth is going to either make you or it's going to break you. And here's a beautiful precept to back that up. Azariah Howard, Proverbs 27 and 5. Open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. And what vocab alone is doing is trying to be deceitful, man, with his kisses, man. Hey, but we standing here in great boldness, man, on the unicorn and in the highways and hedges, man, giving straight facts, man, of what it really is, man. This is Kazak Ben Yehodah, 2 Corinthians 13 and 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. Right? You can do nothing against it, man. This is oh, he put up. Let's read this. 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. It says, "Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not." It said, "Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shah Hamashiach is in you, except you be reprobates," man. And we know this devil can't get it. We know he can't get it, man. He just a reprobate slanderer, man. That's what he is, man. Beautiful precept, Bob. This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 13. 2 Corinthians 3 and 13. It say, "And not as Moses, which put a veil over his face, that the children of Israel should not steadfastly look to the end of that which is abolished." Verse 14, "But their minds were blinded until this day, remaineth the same veil untaken away in the reading of the Old Testament, which veil is done away in the Mashiach," meaning only the hopeful elect is going to understand and accept the whole Bible, man. Everything, man. Verse 15, it say, "But even unto this day, when Moses is read, the veil is upon their heart," man. They can't get it because the veil was removed to the hopeful elect, man. And they understand all things. Was that the brother put up Proverbs 28 and 5, man. It said the wicked understand not judgment, right? Let's read that again. It's Proverbs 28 and 5. It said, "Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh understand all things." Going into that 2 Corinthians 3, man. Hey, the veil was removed to the hopeful elect, man. Here's another one. Colossians 1 and 26. It say, "Even the mysteries which have been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints." Vocab alone ain't gonna understand this, man. Let's get this one. 1 John 2 and 20. "But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things." Come on, man. Oh, beautiful precept with the 2 Corinthians 3, man, about the veil of the reading of the Old Testament, man. This is see if I can get this. This is 1 John 2 and 7. It say, "Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which ye had from the beginning. The old commandment, which is the word, it said the old commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning." So when you got guys throwing out the Old Testament, man, they they can't that veil is still upon their heart, man. This is Azariah Yahweh, 1 Samuel 2 and 2. "There is none holy as the Lord Yahweh, and there is none beside thee, neither is there any rock like our power." Verse 3, "Talk no more so exceedingly proudly," beautiful. "Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth, for the Lord Yahweh is a power of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed." Hey, and it's just a matter of time, man. Before you ain't gonna have no You're gonna have these scoffers scoffing, man. You're gonna have these slanderers slandering, man. That's gonna all get cut out soon, man. This is Ecclesiastes. This is Kazak Bunyan Howder, Ecclesiastes 28 to 17. It said, the stroke of a whip maketh marks in the flesh, but the stroke of the tongue breaketh the bones. Right, man. And that's talking about this truth, man. This truth, man. Hey, and they say the saying is sticks and stones may break my bones, but words never hurt me. That's a lie, man. Whoever came up with that quote is a lie, man. Cause this truth breaks bones, man. And this truth will have you in your bed, balled up in a knot, man. This is cause when you hold Ecclesiastes 28 and 18. It say many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not so many as has fallen by the tongue, man. And that can go both, man. This truth, man, this truth. Hey, that's why when brothers hear it, man. It's either gonna build you up or it's gonna break you down, man. And the Lord ain't make you to be built for it, you ain't gonna last, man. This is Zaria Howard. Hey, that's cold, man. It say many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not so many as have fallen by the tongue, man. The tongue had destroyed. Hey, cause it say you can speak things in existence, man. That's why we pray to Yahweh Shema Shai. Hey, constant prayers up facing the east that he bring down this kingdom, man. And he doing it speedily, man. Many brothers just talking about this account, man. We were just talking about this. The Lord is bringing this place to, hey, time is moving so fast, man. It's moving fast. Yahweh Shema Shai is really working, man. Let me read that. This is Habakkuk 1 and 5. Hey, so brothers go and do lessons on this devil vocab alone, man. Hey, but we watching prophecy, man. Okay, and if brothers come out with madness, hey, we just defending the gospel, man. The scripture said Philippians, we are defending the gospel. That's what we supposed to do, man. Just Habakkuk 1 and 5. Behold ye among the heathen and regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days which ye would not believe, though it be told to you. And I did a lesson on this chariot. I'm sure brothers seen it. It said that NASA had caught this gigantic chariot. It says it's wider than Earth, and it's coming, man. It's coming. Okay. This Hebrews 10 and 37 say, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry, man. Hey, so we see prophecy playing out, man. But when you got guys that study spirit madness, we supposed to defend this gospel, man. And we will diligently, man. Lord willing, if we keep the spirit on us to do so, man. This is Azaria Howard, Psalm 138 and 5. It say, yeah, they shall sing in the ways of the Lord Yahweh, for great is the glory of the Lord Yahweh. It say, though the Lord be high, yet have he respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth afar off, man. Hey, the Lord watching you devils, man. You think he don't see? I brought out that camp Saturday, man. And Job 21, man. Job 21. Matter of fact, to make the point to link to that brother precept. This is Job 21 in verse no, Job 13. That's what it was, I think. Or was it Job 21? So like let me see. Yeah, Job 21 in verse 14, it say, therefore they say unto God, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have? No, that's not it. That's not it. It was man. I forgot what it was, right? Let me see. Let me see, Salakia. Um what this devil said, how do he know? I forgot what chapter it was. Man, let me see. So like if I can't find it, I ain't gonna. I thought it was Job though. Man, I just brought this out at camp too. Um. Anyway, but they say how do he know? It say how do he know? I forgot where it was at. I was speed reading Saturday at camp, man. I was on fire, had them precept. Hey, that's how I know it's the Lord, man, because I don't even remember what it was. But anyway, it was just saying how they saying how do God know? How do he see us? I forgot what chapter they're in. But anyway, man, the Lord is watching, man. He's watching these proud demons, man. This is our Kazab Ben Yahweh, Ecclesiastes 27:11. The discourse of a godly man is always with wisdom, but a fool changeth as the moon. Hey, we see this devil vocab change, man, every day of the week, man. And he can't answer no questions, man. He can't answer no questions, man. This guy's he's changed like the moon, man. Beautiful, brother. Verse 12, it say, if thou be if thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but be continually among men of understanding. Hey, and we watching this devil, man. Hey, because one minute he bowing down to the apostles, saying, this and that and all this. Next minute, he's slandering, man. One minute he giving respect to the truth, to the apostle great, to you, how about Shema Shah first and foremost, to the truth, and then you slandering, man. This nigga changed like the moon, man. Verse 13, it said the discourse of fools is irksome, and their sport is the wantonness of sin, man. Yeah, man. Oh, let me get this. Let me get this, man. Hey, cause that go right with this devil, man. This is Proverbs 26. Proverbs 26 and 24. It reads, it say, he that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. You see, this devil vocab alone, wickedness, is being shown before the whole congregation because he changed like the moon, man. You see? Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Precept on precept, man. It's Ecclesiastes. This is Kazak Banyahawadah. Back in Ecclesiastes 27, this is verse 14. It said, the talk of him that sweareth much maketh the hair stand upright, and their brows make one stop his ears, man. His brows. And that's how this dealt. Right, let's read it again. The talk of him that sweareth much maketh the hair stand up upright, and their brows make one stop his ear. Don't nobody want to hear that madness, man. But the Lord got to set up. He got the balance for 2/3 to listen to this devil, man, because he got a platform, man. And see, as they did Yahushua and the apostles, okay, they did the apostles, they did Apostle Paul. Listen, man, they're gonna always go against this truth, man. The world will always go against this truth, man. Always. This is verse 15. It said, the strife of the proud is bloodshedding, and their revelings are grievous to the ear, because their lot is to be slanderous, man. Their lot is to be slanderous, man. It's Kazak Ben Yehuda, John 6 and 45. It is written in the prophets, and they shall be all taught of power. Every man, therefore, that hath heard and have learnt of the Father cometh unto me. This is not of men. Beautiful. This is Azariah Yahweh, Psalm 119 and 140. It said, Thy words is very pure, therefore thy servant loveth it. I am small and despised, yet do not I forget thy precepts. Come, come. I read this earlier, but I'll read it again. This is from Kazab Ben Yehuda, Romans 8 and 31. It say, What shall we then say to these things? If Yahweh Shema shall be for us, who can be against us? Nobody, man. Put up verse 33. It say, Who shall lay anything to the charge of power's elect? It is power that justifieth. Right, man. It's Yahweh Shema Shah that's justifying this truth, man. So who the hell are you to say any different, man? This is Azaria Howard. He put up Psalm 119 and 142. It says, Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. Is the truth. Verse 143 say, Trouble and anguish have taken hold on me, yet thy commandments are my delights. And you see, that's another thing. Let's read 144. It say, The righteousness of thy testimonies is everlasting. Give me understanding, and I should live. And see, these devils, man, as it's saying, matter of fact, let me read this to make the point. These devils hate that brothers that turn back to Yahweh Shema Shah, and they diligently trying their best every day, man, to walk in these statutes, man. This is John 10 and 22. It say, Before I go, John 10 and 20, so like Job 10 and 21, before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness. So they hating, man. They slandering because they hating that brothers is turned back to Yahweh Shema Shah, man, and trying our best to follow these ways accurately as possible, man. Hey, I was in Walmart yesterday. I had saw the bison, right? They got the little bison little scripts you can get on the aisle. So I grabbed the bison script, right? Because I like buffalo. I've been getting like ground buffalo. Sometimes I get it. The ground bison. I like getting the ground lamb, making burgers. Sometimes I make tacos out of the ground lamb and the ground bison. So these devils, so I see one of the little scripts. It's a little script. Man, I'll read the ingredients. It said all bison, 100% pure bison. And the shit said it got pork in it, man. It say made also with pork. These people is the devil, man. They are the devil, man. How you gonna have on the label on the front, it say bison. But then when you look down, it say pork is added also. I ain't see the pork at first. So I saw it, I saw the bison, I grabbed it. I ain't even see the little script. It's the script in red. And it wasn't no coincidence that the script that say added pork in it is in red. I look on the back and read the label, and it say it got pork in it, man. How you gonna have bison supposedly 100% all bison with pork in it, man? See, these devils won't. They hate that we are following these laws that you can. Hey, whatever we can keep, we are keeping it, man. And the simplest of it is the dietary law, man. These devils hate that we ain't doing these things no more, man. They hate it with a passion, man. If these devils can kill you right now, they would, man. Because they hate it, man. They hate that it's men on the earth standing firmly for the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. This is Kazak by Yehuda, Zephaniah 3 and 12. Zephaniah 3 and 12. It say, I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai. See? Spiritual. It's about the name. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shai. It's about the name, man. It's about standing firmly for the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. It said he will leave who? He said, I will leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people. Who? So-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, man. This is verse 13, Zephaniah 3 and 13. The remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity. nor speak lies, neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth. That's cold. For they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid. And that's the kingdom of heaven. And we doing that right now. This is happening right now, man. Again, because when Yahweh, Zephaniah 3 and 13, the remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor speak lies, neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth, for they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid, man. This is what we are practicing right now, man. The Lord said we supposed to be rehearsing this now, and we doing it, man. Lord willing, we can do it to the end, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Beautiful precept, brother. Fight. This is Azara Yahweh, Proverbs 30 and 5 and 6. Every word of power is pure. I tell you that in what is that? Psalms 12 and 6. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. Add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar. And what this devil doing? Vocab Malone, vocab demon alone, he adding, man. He adding and taking away, man. Oh, the brother got it right there. Because I bring you hold him. Psalms 12 and 5. For the oppression of the poor, for the sign of the needy, now will I rise, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. Hey, and that's vocab alone puffing at the truth, man. But you can't do nothing to the men, to these men that standing in great boldness teaching this truth, man. You can't do nothing, man, because it's not of us. Verse 6, precept to what the brother just put up in Proverbs 30. It say the words of the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. Oh, let me get this, man. Yeah, because these devils is hurt, man. They hurt. But you can't do nothing, man. But you can't do nothing but listen to it or turn it off, man. This is Psalms 85 and 3. Psalm 85 and 10. It say, mercy and truth are met together. Righteousness and peace have kissed each other. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. Now, it say righteousness shall look down from heaven. I forgot what brother put it up, but I saw it. He put up Deuteronomy 32. Let's read it. Deuteronomy 32 and 2. It reads, my doctrine shall drop down as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. That's what? Let's go back to Psalm 85 again. That's what it's talking about, man. The truth coming down, man, on the earth again. Psalms 85 and 10. Mercy and truth are met together. Righteousness and peace have kissed each other. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. What's looking down from heaven? The truth that shall come down as the rain, man, and to still the earth, man. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 27. It reads, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. So, when this devil came out of the caves, right, Christianity was already set in place for him to take it and to see the earth with it, man. I said this at camp yesterday, man, Saturday. When this devil came out of the caves, the truth was not the truth. Christianity was already set in place for this devil to take it and to see the earth with it, man. But what's going on now? The truth is springing out of the earth, man. And they can't do nothing about it. They hurt, man. All they can do is slander. This 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through power to the pulling down of strongholds. Pulling down what strongholds? Religion, Christianity, man. Plenty's Christianity is being brought down by truth, man. The truth that shall spring out of the earth, man, that have been here for ages, shall flourish, man. And these devils is in hate. They hate, and all they can do is slander the truth, man. That's all they got. The Lord made them to be slanderers of the truth, man. It's a For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through power to the pulling down of strongholds. Christianity was a stronghold on so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. It's a stronghold on the four corners of the earth. That's what the devil said in Isaiah 14. I will sit on the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. They control religion, man. Religion is a stronghold on our people, man. But not no more. Two-thirds, that's still a lot, man. On the hopeful elect, we have returned to the truth of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. It's a casting down imaginations. What is religion? It's an imagination, man. The hell doctrine is imagination. It ain't real. It ain't real, man. It's a casting down imaginations. This world is an imagination. The monetary system is an imagination, man. Getting to Hollywood, being famous is an imagination, man. Okay? Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against, against is what? To be opposite, against the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. It's a and bringing into captivity. What is this? That's the Matthew 11:28, man. Yahweh Shai said, what? Take my yoke upon you. Listen to this, man. It say, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of a Mashiach. These are the ones in the land of darkness as it is following the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai to the best of their ability. And the world hates this, and you're going to be slandered at, and you're going to be marked, man. You're going to be scoffed at, man, because they hate righteousness, man, right? They deeds are evil, man. They love darkness, man. And when you come out of darkness, they hate you, man. And they said, the scripture said in Luke 6, Matthew 5, they separate you from their company, man, and cast out your name as evil. Vocab alone, he hate to make mention of great millstone, but he love to make mention about this truth though. But you don't want to go back, you don't want to set foot to nail other camp of great millstone, because you got your nuts crushed, man. Hey, but this truth is casting down the imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself, man, against the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's the problem, man. These devils is hurt. They have been destroyed, man. So what's left? Revelation 12 and 12. Isaiah 59 and 19. They got to come down with great wrath, man. The floods of great waters got to come through. And even then, Yahweh Shema Shai going to set up a standard, man. So all you devils, you slanderers is taking his L's, man. And even in our low state, we taking W's, man. This is let's read this. Zara Yahweh, the second King 19 and 21. This is the word that the Lord Yahweh have spoken concerning him. It said, the virgin, the daughter of Zion, have despised thee and laughed thee to scorn. The daughter of Jerusalem have shaken her head at thee. Hey, and this is two-thirds of Israel today, man. But guess what? Let me read this. This is Judges 10 and 13. It say, Slakia, yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore will I deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the God which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. Talking two-thirds of Israel. And this is the point. And the children of Israel said unto the Lord Yahweh, we have sinned. Do thou unto us whatsoever seemeth good unto thee. Deliver us only, we pray thee this day. So deliver who only? The hopeful elect, man. Only the hopeful elect want to get delivered out of here. Because two-thirds is happy here with they perks, man. They living good. They love to listen to guys like Vocab Malone and WFI and ISUPK and GOCC and IUIC. And all these other groups that's not telling you about Jacob's trouble, that's not telling you about the Karagma, the MOB. They love here. They love it here, man. They in mirth, man. But the hopefully elect is in mourning, man, because we ready to get out of here. We are not in the kingdom. We gotta go to the plantation. Um, Back in Judges 10 and 15, it say, and the children of Israel said unto the Lord, we have sinned. Do thou unto us whatsoever seemeth good unto thee. Deliver us only, we pray thee this day. And they put away the strange gods from among them and served the Lord, and his soul was grieved for the misery of the Israel. You see? Hey, but this is talking about today. Now, the hopeful elect is gonna put away these other gods, man. They're gonna put away all these wicked customs of the world, man, and follow the ways of Yahweh Shema Shah. This is Kazab Ben Yehuda, Micah 6 and 12. It say, for the rich men thereof are full of violence, and the inhabitants thereof have spoken lies, which is who? Esau Edom, man. And their tongue is deceitful in their mouth. This is their lot, man. This is their lot. Again, Micah 6 and 12. For the rich men thereof are full of violence, and the inhabitants thereof have spoken evil, and their tongue is deceitful in their mouth. What it says in Psalm 58, they come out of the womb speaking lies, man. Psalm 58 and 3. This is what they do, man. They come out of the womb speaking lies, man. Here it is right here. These devils set up these lies, man. This is Isaiah 24 and 5. Let's read 4. It say, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. What inhabitants? The Job 9 and 24s. Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men's left. The inhabitants that's going to be burned is who? Esau Edom. That's Obadiah 1 and 18. And a few men that's going to be left is who? The elect of Israel, man. They was created. Let's read it again. This is fire precept, man. Because I bring you Howard of Micah 6 and 12. For the rich men thereof are full of violence, and the inhabitants thereof have spoken lies, and their deceit is like, and their tongue is deceitful in their mouth. See, it's a sport to these devils to slander the truth, man. It's a sport to them, man. This is Proverbs 10 and 23. It reads, it is as sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding have wisdom. It's a sport to these devils, man, to slander the truth, man. Cause that's their lot. See, that's spiritual. I didn't even see that. The brother got it right there. One of my favorite precepts. I don't know. They don't. It's one of my top 10. Cause I Bunya Howard, Proverbs 16 and 33. The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord. See, it's their lot, man. Their lot is to speak lies and to bring deceit, man. Oh, that's a beautiful precept, brother. I love to read that. Let's get this. This is Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. You see, it's in the power of their hand. Why? Because they're the left hand image of the Lord, man. So the Lord gave them that lot, man. Like the brother said in Micah 6 and 12. This is Proverbs 4 and 16. It reads, for they sleep not. As it just said in Micah 2 and 1. They sit upon their beds, man. All they do is take counsel how they're going to kill you, Jake. That's what they do. And they send out their counselors to hinder the truth, man. Like I said in Ezra chapter 4. It said, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. And when vocab belong be on his channel Spirit Madness, man, it's Jakes out there that's following this demon, man. They actually believe this demon, man. But then you got guys like Shabazz that say, yeah, GMS got the truth. On a platform, on the platform he was on, GMS got the truth. Yeah. Watch GMS. You got Sarnetta saying the truth is coming from the apostles and elders at GMS, man. But then you got this guy want to link up with Sarnetta and do a whole thing that show you, man. It's all a game, man. It's a game. This is Psalms 38 and 12. This is what they do all day, man. Psalm 38 and 12. It say, they also that seek after my life lay snares for me, and they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things and imagine deceits all the day long. They also that seek after my life lay snares for me, and they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things and imagine deceits all the day long, man. Which link right with Michael 2 and 1, Proverbs 4 and 16, man. This with this devil, these devils, that's their lot, man. Hey, but we gonna stand, hey, we got the armor of Yahweh Shema on, man. So we ain't worried, man. This is our Kazak Ben Yahweh, the Psalm 109 and 2. For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. Man, that was a precept back in 2016. One of my managers, I was at a warehouse driving forklift. I had boy, hey, I had to that precept right there. Yeah, fire. You gotta read this again. Psalm 109 and 2, it said, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me. They have spoken against me with their lying tongue, man. This is their lie, man. We supposed to expect these devils to do this every day of the week, man. We supposed to expect them to do this. Of course, they ain't gonna speak good of us, man. Of course, they are not gonna speak good of the apostles, great millstone, and the elders and brothers on down, man. They ain't gonna do it because this is the truth, man. Nobody that's in this world that's living wickedly is not gonna speak righteously about this truth, man. Psalm 109 and 3, verse 3, they compass me about. They compass me about also with words of hatred and fought against me without a cause. What's the cause for this devil to go on his platform and say, yeah, this guy, whatever his name is, they shot this cop. Oh, he a Hebrew Israelite. How? Could he say his name? Because his title is Son of Yah. Come on, man. This guy was with a militia group, man. Hey, our warfare is not carnal but mighty, man. Hey, Romans 8, man. Hey, we are spiritual minded over here, man. And he know that. Vocab Malone know that, man. You demon. But it's cool though, because we know what we worship, man. We know why we worship, and we know who we worship, man. This is Kazak Ben Yehoda. The second Maccabees 15 and 16. It say, take this holy sword. Hey, it's precept with many brothers bring this out loud. So we ain't brought it out in a while though. Take this holy sword, a gift from power, with the which thou shalt wound the adversary. What sword? Today, we're dealing with spiritual warfare, man. This is not carnal warfare. It's spiritual, man. We fighting and beating them up with this truth, man. Hey, I got to saying, hey, your hands is too short to boss against your about Shema shot, man. And they could just put a Thanos on you and take away your life, man. The Lord said it in Job 34, man. Job 34 and 14. If he take his breath and his spirit from every man, everybody will return to dust and you'll be back in the spiritual realm, man. Hey, again, it's out by your house, 2 Maccabees 15 and 16. Take this holy sword, a gift from power, with the which thou shalt wound the adversary. Hey, cold, man. Cold, man. Let's read this. This is a Kazak Bunyahal, Jeremiah 23 and 29. Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord Yahweh, and like a hammer that break up the rock in pieces? Hey, what it said now, Jeremiah, was that Jeremiah 20 Jeremiah 50 and 23? It say how the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken because of the truth, man. Because of the truth, man. Beautiful. It's just truth, man. If they can't do nothing, man. Oh, this is beautiful right here. This is Azara, Azara Yahweh, Ecclesiastes 13 and 13. Observe and take good heed, for thou walkest in perils of thy overthrowing. When thou hearest these things, awake in thy sleep. You supposed to see what this devil doing, man, and be like, yeah, this guy going off, man. He's against the Lord, man. He's against Yahweh Shema Shah, man. It say, love the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, all thy life, and call upon him for thy salvation. These people is totally against the truth, man. Even you got this nigga Nate said we are lights, man. Faith-based Israelites. What else to be? A carnal-minded Israelite? You people is bugged out, man. But it's okay. It's okay. Hey, 'cause every dog got his day, man. And as the Lord say, this is every dog got their day, man. This is Second Peter's chapter 2. I'm just reading the point. Second Peter's 2 and 22. But it is happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the sow, which is a female pig, and the sow that was washed to her wallowing in the mire. Hey, so for these, you got these camps that's going there saying, hey, we lights. But it tell you in 1 Corinthians 4 and 13, being defamed, we entreat, right? We are made as the filth of the world, man. So it's cool. It's okay. This is Kazak Yahweh, Root 1 and 4, Root 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of power and the law that endure forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou may be illuminated. That thou mayest be illuminated, man. It's here in Hebrews 2. Let's read again. Hebrews chapter 10 and 32. It's right here too, man. It said, but call to remembrance the former days, in which after ye were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of afflictions. So, all this a part of the afflictions, because Yahweh Shah said so. Hey, but you are illuminated, man. We the real light bearers of the earth, man. We the real light bearers of the earth, man. Hey, the water for these precepts too, man. Oh, beautiful precept. They strive for mastery 144. It reads, and he have made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of his hand have he hid me. The brother put that up. That's John 10, 28 and 29. And made me a polished shell. In his quiver have he hid me. And he said unto me, thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom I will be glorified. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Hey, so Lord willing is edifying. Gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Bukak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well, who are the apostles and elders over all of Israel, whether they can accept it or not. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hope for the elect, and shalom to the outward who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. Hey, This guy's a slanderer, man. His job is to slander us, but we are to stand boldly in his truth, man. We are to defend this gospel, man. Faithfully, diligently, wholeheartedly, man. Yeah, Con, that's a beautiful precept, man. I gotta read this. Um, it says, Kazak Ben Yehoda, Ecclesiastes 27:3. Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, his house shall soon be overthrown, man. Right. Here's another one. Beautiful, bro. You gonna have me going all night. Kazak Ben Yehoda, Ecclesiastes 39:24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Beautiful, man. They stumbling blocks, man. And we understand you can't get it, man. Let me read this brother precept right here. It says, strive for the mastery, 144. And right here in Hamashiach, it's an A right behind the H. Just so you'll know, brother. Maybe you misspelled it, I don't know. But it's an A right behind the H. It says Galatians 3:22. But the scriptures have concluded all under sin that the promise by faith of Yahweh Hamashiach might be given to them that believe. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Hey, the water for the precepts, man. The water, the water, man. Hey, the water for tuning in, man. I know it's late. The water for tuning in. May Yahweh Shema Shah continue to bless you in your houses. Hey, stay prayed up. Until next time, I say Shalom. Wa, ba. Hey, the water for tuning in, man. Yeah, man, this guy's just a slanderer, and that's his job, man. That's what he's supposed to do. And we supposed to stay on his ass, man. We supposed to stay on his ass, man. Because we are here to defend this gospel, man. Shalom. Oh, you know what? Salakia, I gotta read this before I go. I gotta read this. That's the whole point of the lesson. I ain't even read the main precept. Let me read this real quick, just to read the point. This is Ezra chapter 4. And I'm gonna start at 1. It say, now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity built the temple unto the Lord, power of Israel. And they show you right here, and that one verse shows you that the northern kingdom was in captivity with Judah and Benjamin, man. When Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was in captivity in the Babylonian Empire, from the Medo and Persian Empire, from the Babylonian Empire to the Medo Persian Empire, the northern kingdom wasn't there, man. Where they was at? They was on this side of the world, man. It said, now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of captivity built the temple unto the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, then came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers, and said unto them, let us build with you, for we seek your God. Hey, so since Vocab Malone, see, he can't come into the truth because he's rejected. Hey, so his job is to slander the truth, man, because he can't be a builder, man. It say, then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you, for we seek your God as you do. And we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Ashur, which brought us up hither. You can't sacrifice to Yahweh Shema Shah. Only Israel can do that. They tell you that in Psalm 50:5, man. He said, gather my saints together unto me, those that make to me a sacrifice, man. You can't sacrifice to Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Only the Hebrew Israelites is, man. Only the Hebrew Israelites can. Salakia. Verse 3, but Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the father of Israel said unto them, ye have nothing to do with us to build an house, Amos 9:11, unto our power, but we ourselves together, but we ourselves together will build unto the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, had commanded us. Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah and troubled them in building. So he's trying to trouble us, but he can't because you can't overthrow this. It's a and hired counselors against them. Is not Vocab Malone a hired counselor? Yes, he is. He's one of the main hired counselors right now today. In 2021, Vocab Malone is one of the highest paid counselors to frustrate the building, man, of the house of David. And hired counselors against them to frustrate their purpose all the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even unto the reign of Darius, king of Persia. Now, the word frustrate, prevent a plan or attempted action from from progressing, succeeding, or being fulfilled. If they can keep, and I said this before, if they can keep this word from getting spread out through the four corners of the earth, these devils have a little time. You see, the spirit, man. They have a little more time to reign, man, because they know their time running out. Let's get this. Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So if these devils can hinder the truth from going out, if they can hinder the truth any way possible, they have a few more days to reign, man. That's why they're trying to stop the truth from going out, man. That's why they're clipping videos, taking down whole channels, man. Because they're trying to hinder the truth from going out, man. But what did the Lord say? He set up the unicorn, man. He set this up. Let's get this. Let's get this. This is Job 39 and 7. It reads, Job 39 and 9. It say, will the unicorn be willing to serve thee or abide by thy crib? Yeah, it will. You could do what you want on the internet if you got it, man. It's gonna do whatever you want to do, man. If you got money to order Lamborghini online, it'll come to your front door, man. You got money to buy a house online, man. You can go, hey, you got the money, the unicorn will perform your wildest dreams, man. So yes, it said, will a unicorn be willing to serve thee or abide by thy crib? If you're doing work on here, it's not your message going out through all the four corners of the earth through the unicorn. Yes, it is. It said, canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the furrow? Or will he harrow the fallows after thee? Meaning furrows and harrows is you digging back the dirt, putting seeds down, you planting the water, man. That's what we doing with the truth, man. Starting to deposit great millstone, man. That's what the unicorn do, man. You are plowing. It's this talking about verse 10 is talking about plowing, man. It said verse 11. Will thou trust him because his strength is great? Or will thou leave thy labor him? It say, will thou trust him because his strength is great? What? This bandwidth, man. It's great. It say, well, will thou leave thy labor to him? Yeah. You put lessons up on the unicorn and they out there in cyberspace, man, everywhere, man. It say, will thou believe him that he will bring home thy seed and gather it into thy bond? Again, verse 10 say, canst thou bind the unicorn with his bands in the furrow? Hey, they're broadband, man. The work is being plowed through the broadband, man, going out everywhere, man. This verse right here is talking about the internet, man. The unicorn. It's called a unicorn, man. It say, wilt thou believe him that he will bring home thy seed and gather it into thy bond? Two more precepts and I'm gone. Psalms 19 and 2. Day unto day utter speech, and night unto night show of and night unto night. It say day unto day utter speech, and night unto night show of knowledge. It say there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is going out through all the earth. How? Through the unicorn. And their words to the ends of the world. In them have he set up a tabernacle for the sun. It say in them who? The men, the elected, the hopeful elect, he have set up a tabernacle for the sun. What's that mean? The tabernacle for the sun is the truth is shining throughout the four corners of the earth, man. And it's going into the ears whom all the Lord deems it so, man. Let's get this one in Romans. Romans 10 and 14. It say, Romans 10 and 18, Salakia. They say, but I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and the words into the ends of the world. You see? So they can't stop the word. They can take down they can take down a few videos and clip a few channels, but they can't stop the word from going out. It's already out there. I just want to make that point, man. I just want to make that point. Hey, so hey, the water for hanging in there, man. The water. Hey, so yeah. I just want to make that point because this devil, hey, they trying to handle the frustration of the building, man, but they can't. And by them taking down videos and clipping channels, they think they prolonging the words of the Lord going out, man, but they're not, man. The word is going to continue to go out, man. They have to shut down the whole you. They have to shut down the whole internet system altogether, man. Everything, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. They have to shut all that down, man. Cause you got these keyboard Israelites all on these other channels, man. That just know they Israelites. So the truth is everywhere, man. Yeah. So shalom.